Hello, today we have a program to go to one of the ostrich farms. Please be with us to see what is going to happen. That this climate that you see in my background, which is the lovely Iran, is picturesque for growing ostriches. Why? Because it is a desert covered with a very minimal herbal covering. So it reminds the ostriches their motherland, and it intends to be a paradise, or like a paradise for these very funny creatures. Today we are going to show you one of our supply chain. And as I told you before, Iran is among the top producers of ostrich in the world, actually ranking the second position after South Africa. So we have a very good source and a great variety of sources for supplying our skin or salambor, and then doing the tannery in our own facilities. So this great variety of selection, or this great variety of choices led us to choose between the best skins. And this is the main reason that we can provide you the top quality. And again, as I told you before, with regard to the price, the main reason that we can provide you the minimum price is related to the economy of Iran and to the purchasing power of our local currency, and the diminishing value or the decreasing value of this currency during the recent years. So each dollar in your pocket can purchase 3 times more goods and material than you can buy in any other country. So please be with us in this trip today. So the city that we are now going to is located in the central parts of Iran. And let me also tell you something about the country. The western parts and the northern parts are covered with mountains and jungles, but the eastern, southern, and the central parts of the big country of Iran is like what you see in my background. Now entering the zone that numerous ostrich farms are located inside. Okay, as I told you, today we have a trip to the central part of Iran, and this is the region that we talked about. Actually, this region is composed of over 100 ostrich farms, and they are producing ostriches in different breeds and different types, and you can see that the leather that can be produced from these ostriches can easily reaches to 17 inches per each animal. There is a relation between them. You can see that this is the dance of the ostrich, a very, very famous dance of the ostrich. If you Google in the internet, you can have several films and footages about the dances of the ostrich. It is a very special behavior of the animal, and actually it is absorbing or taking the attention of the opposite sex. As you can see, we are approaching the sunset, and when you are in a farm with hundreds or tens of hundreds of beautiful birds during the sunset, it gives you a very picturesque and lovely memories. You see, very, very tidy and steadily in one line running. It's like an exercise, like the morning exercise that you do in your neighbor park near your apartment. So they are doing the same. Yeah, the guy is explaining that the fences are damaged in this part, and one of the animals, one of the birds, has gone from this ranch to the next one. So this is the power of a 150 kilogram bird. You're seeing that the farmer is kidding with the animal, and it says that this one is imported from Canada. So it has a different behavior from the others. As I told you, we have different types of animals from all four corners of the world. Okay, this was a day from dawn to dusk. Oh, you see, we are in the shelter, and you just witnessed a very rare phenomenon. I mean, the bird was just escaping from the shelter, and our friend, the farmer, tried to prevent the gigantic 150 kilogram male bird, but the try was not successful. I mean, excuse me, because I got to be a little bit cautious and careful about any attack from the angry bird. I don't know. Yes, we are a little bit disturbing their natural behavior and their natural life. So it is predictable, some unusual behavior from this creature. Okay, after the first phase, when the eggs are just kept in the stage room for a couple of days, they are now in the incubator equipment. This equipment actually is in charge for the main fertility and the breeding phase of the eggs. So you can see that there are little spots on the egg, and these little spots on the egg just is indicating the breathing. And after the incubator, we are now in the final stage of the breeding facility. This is the hatching room, and the things are getting more and more interesting. Why? Because the birth of the bird is taking place in this room. And you can see that the eggs are just cracking one by one, and the chicks are just coming to this world. It is a very, very interesting. It is a very, very interesting. Now I'm holding it in the first moments of his life. You can see that it's a very lovely creature. It's just like the baby cuddling the hugs of its mom, and it's without the help of the staff here, this bird cannot see the daylight. But since the technology and the quality and qualification of the staff here, almost all of these birds will become 150 kilogram gigantic animals, and after that the leather will be garments for our customers. It is very, very interesting here that this little creature, which is only 1 to 2 days old, after 3 or 4 months it becomes a very big creature that you cannot come close to it. Of course, at this stages of the life, I'm just holding it in my hand without any fear. But 3 months later, I will not get close to this animal less than 1 meter.